When I first heard about the TOT program, I was a bit skeptical because I thought that I'm teaching for nearly 2 decades. What else they are going to teach me? But after coming here, I'm really surprised that there are so many things to know and to learn and to adopt for myself.
I'm happy to report that, ever since I came back from the TTT in Manila, the number of students has increased. The first set of students which I taught in 2015 after I came back was 4 students. And the next semester, the registration went up to 30 students. That was the maximum limit. And ever since then, it was holding steady between 25 to 30. And the students themselves came back to me and said that this is the first elective subject that they have enjoyed.
I mean, the great value that I've seen of this TTT program is really the networking. They've now developed networks which have been fantastic, and they've been exposed to other environmental law professors within their region, and they're doing amazing things.
What is surprising to me, it is that after the TTT, several of our professors started another group. That is not for the environmental teachers alone, but also for the Environmental Protection Agency, the local people who really go to the polluters to find. I never realized there were so many practical questions that has to be answered. And what chemicals is toxic, why it is toxic, what's the legal basis, how much I should fine. That's also not only benefit those officials, but also benefits the teachers, because that's the real things, the real world. It's amazing. And I think the group is growing.
By focusing on training the trainers, we create the infrastructure to ensure that this growing demand for environmental law knowledge is going to be satisfied. I think this has been probably the biggest success that the Academy has had to date, because they've succeeded in mobilizing professors from all over Asia at a time when there's such a huge demand for improving environmental law, and yet nearly all these universities lack the capacity to be able to teach environmental law because they didn't have people who had the specialized knowledge that the environmental law field requires.
After this ADB TTT program, I told my students, go to an affected area, meet the stakeholders, and find out why exactly is this problem. For example, there was a lake nearby which was being encroached by a lot of illegal occupants. So 2 guys went there and met the residents. They went to the elected representatives of the municipal bodies. They went to the government officials who are responsible for protecting the natural resources. So the moment when they reached the government officials, they got a point that these students are really going to make it a big issue, and therefore the government immediately acted upon this issue, and they cleared all the encroachments and they built a wall around the lake to protect it permanently. I think this is a small victory as a teacher that I could inspire my students to do such a thing. The change should start from each and every one of us.
Look, it's been inspirational, frankly. I've found myself totally inspired by the commitment, the enthusiasm and the capacity of the people that we've been very fortunate to locate. So we're actually building a bottom-up resource now of environmental law teachers, and to which we're adding all the new people that are coming in through the training, mixing with the more older experienced teachers in their own country, and building a whole base there to carry this work on well into the future, which I think is one of the most exciting things of all, to see that this project has a lifetime, a longevity and a sustainability beyond the actual training.